Okay, we are recording now. All right, I am with.
LeTonia Jones. I'm with the Kentucky Domestic Violence Association and one of the founders of the Witness Project.
Okay, tell us a little bit about Witness and how it came about and what the purpose of the display is.
Okay. Witness has been around now, it's in its third year, and it's a collaboration between the Bluegrass Rape Crisis Center, the Kentucky Domestic Violence Association, the Kentucky Methodist Home for Children and Youth, a local business called Third Street Stuff, and we're all organizations and agencies who came around thinking that we could use the arts as a means to facilitate healing for survivors of sexual violence or intimate partner violence. We met for a good year before we actually started the exhibition. There's a training component to it that we created, which we take artists who step forward to want to volunteer for the program. We take them through education around this type of violence, sort of some sensitivity training, I guess you could use that word for that. And then we also worked with an art therapist who talks with the artists about the power of the arts in a therapeutic setting. And then we merged these two, we put these two groups of people together, survivors and the artists. They take about an 8-week journey together where the survivors become storytellers. They share their experiences with the artists, and together they come up with something that visually represents their journey. So some of it is pieces about resilience, others take you into some of the trauma. We really try to meet these survivors where they are and bring out what most they want to share with the community.
Okay, so here today, this exhibit, we have artwork from survivors of military sexual trauma.
Yes, yes. And this year we extended our partnership and we teamed with the Department of Veteran Affairs.
Okay, so the VA is involved in this as well?
Yes, that's where all of the survivors who came forward, they're all using the services there, some of the clinical services at the VA.
Okay,
and all are survivors of military sexual trauma.
Is this also meant to educate the public about?
Oh, certainly. And that's the reason why, I should go back, that's the reason why we call it Witness. First of all, there's a power in being seen and having your stories told. And so we really thought about what does that mean for a survivor. We thought the first person that they may have witnessed them is this artist. So maybe they've never told their stories, in some cases to anyone. Maybe they have, and this is another part of being seen. So the first person to witness them is the artist. Then they go through this journey together. After the journey, then the responsibility now comes on whoever sees the exhibition. I think the fact that the sexual assault, the sexual violence is happening in the military is just very eye-opening. We ask of the public to then become allies in ending this type of violence. So we expect them to be educated, we expect people to be shaken sometimes, and actually pushed into movement. So now what is it that I can do to contribute to ending this is really what we ask. happening. You don't think that when people have decided to go defend their country and are sent into a war zone, now they may be at risk for being assaulted.